An interesting thing about journeying outback and being in snow caves is managing the type 1 diabetes I have, which I've had for about 33 years. But that means that I'm not really picking up physical symptoms of when I go low or when I go high. So luckily I've got a continuous glucose monitor on, and last night the alarm went off with a reading of 2.9. It's within a accuracy of about zero point 0.5 of a millimole, but I checked at that time, and my cognition was starting to be affected. So I managed to get some glucogel into me and have a peaceful night's rest afterwards. But I keep the range between about 13 millimoles and 3.2 millimoles, and that usually allows me to function quite well. Morning time on the third day. Beautiful mee goreng and hot chocolate. Yum yum. And outside, the snow shifted and has the wind blown has almost covered the entrance. I think it's going to be a cold front coming through today, so we'll be waiting for some more snow and probably clearing the entrance. But on with breakfast. Yum! Even though my sleeping bag was compromised, I had a great sleep last night, racking up at 8 hours straight, which is fairly rare in a snow cave. It was a colder night, and the water in the bottom of my drinking cup turned to ice. So it was nice that I'd put on my full layers. So what I did was 4 layers on top, including my Gore-Tex jacket and my long johns and Gore-Tex pants, as well as my down booties, and my feet over about 4 hours gradually warmed up. I had my sleeping bottle, of course, and then over the top of the sleeping bag I put a Gore-Tex bivvy, which is about 35 years old now, as well as the tent bivvy over the top of all of the gear, just in case the tarp collapsed under the weight of the snow, which I think is about over a metre. I'll check it out later, but I have to be really careful that doesn't burst. So I'll be doing some digging later in the day. After 2 nights in the snow cave, it's time for some maintenance. Probably the most critical is the tarpaulin, which is sagging quite substantially and dripping with a lot of snow on top. So I'll get out later to clear that snow off. But within a snow cave, you get a gradual sagging that occurs. It's probably decreased in height about 20 centimetres. I could sleep in it for a further 2 nights, but it would be good to clear a bit more headroom, because it'll probably come down a further 20 centimetres over that period of time. Time to get the shovel out of the way, just in case the entrance collapses. I've decided to stay inside rather than going out because of the overcast conditions. I'll wait until tomorrow. But there does seem to be a strange effect outside. It's like there's a top layer that is reaching down to the bottom layer of wind-blown snow, which means I may be in a breaking wave-like condition when I head out tomorrow and have a look. I'm kind of like I'm in the belly of the wave, riding it, and it feels so nice. Yes. Dinner time. It's nice and foggy from the heat of boiling water, and I've got hot chocolate and mee goreng. Yum. Good morning. It's day 4 and 3 nights in the snow cave. Today is the day that I definitely have to go out. It is blue sky out there, which I'll show in just a little bit. And the nighttime temperature, I'd say, got down to something like about -10 outside and 4 degrees in the snow cave. It's time to clear the tarp and dig out from inside here and hopefully sleep under the stars tonight. The snow cave has been dripping throughout the night, and as it hits the mat you can see that it turns straight to ice. Oh, there goes a drip there. And another one. And let's see if I can show you a bit better outside. There we go, blue sky, but there is still a fair bit of wind, probably about 10k, 15k, and the snow drift is blowing. Okay, it's time to try to make my way out, and hopefully I've done that now, and I've got the softer snow outside, so we'll see how we go. Looks like the bum. I have to try and dig through the softer snow. Holy dilly. Far out. Wow, that is unbelievable.
Okay, time to dig the tarp out. That is going to be hard because the top snow is ice now, but we'll give it a go. Well, it's about 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon, and I fixed up the snow cave. There's a huge entrance pointing west, and the wind is coming from, pointing east, and the wind is coming from the west. And I'm snug in the sleeping bag, and I just had some food to eat as well. So hopefully I can watch the stars tonight. The weather's closing in. There's quite a roar to the wind out there at the moment. So hopefully it will stay westerly, and a cold front's coming through probably a bit faster than anticipated. Whoa. Good morning, day 5, and a very cold night overnight. The wind is still blowing quite a lot, but the sun is coming up. The water is being boiled, and just to show that it was quite a cold night. You can see in the bottom there, the water has turned to ice. Going to pack up early and head out soon. Thank you. Bye. The ice cave is rock hard. It's different to last night from the ice. And the end of the bivy bag, lots of wind-blown snow. Woke at 3:30 in the morning, quite cold, particularly my toes, and also I was battling hypos overnight, so just waking up to have quite a few jelly beans, and then also dressing so that I could stay warm and snuggle up in the fetal position. But was it cold last night. The sleeping bag though stood up even after 4 days of not being dried out, so I just got through. I've got the last of my muffin that I made for breakfast, and it's really yummy and juicy, and it's got banana in it and a little bit of chili. Yum. All packed up now and just about to leave. The wind is blowing fairly strongly, and there's the snow cave, which was again another comfortable night.